Get over here!
I always found it a jerk move that you can't really kill these things from afar in any way, shape, or form.
What about fire arrows?
Have
Have you ever tried them?
No!
Surprisingly, no.
Huh?
Oh, well, that's a shame.
Come on! Oh, I thought you had something there!
I thought I did too.
And you know what sucks? If you use the hook shot... Oh, it does still stun them, though. I recall with the Redead, it doesn't stun them. And did something fall on your...
Something just fell over behind me. 1 second.
You're good. Poster? Maybe?
Yeah, I don't know what. Oh, some boxes fell over for one thing.
Uh-oh. You good?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Hey, mama! Okay, well, I'm getting munched on over here, so I'm gonna need you back over here, brother.
1 second.
We're doing some damage control here, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to episode, what did you say it was, 25?
Yeah.
Of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I'm the Green Scorpion.
I just fixed some things that fell over on my shelf.
What were they?
I don't know. I think the plane that was going by overhead, like, created some vibrations that, yeah, like, created a domino thing. Because I have a lot of collectible things on my shelves.
You do. Oh my gosh, do you? Okay, glad I spotted that little mound there. So yeah, oh goodness. That was a bit of a camouflage thing there.
Oh, you didn't even see the chest there?
No, I didn't. In the last episode, we finished up a couple of heart piece situations. Here we go, in this room. And we started started our endeavor into the Shadow Temple, which, yeah, you know what's interesting, right?
Yeah.
We had a couple of situations, tossing around, like, doing some backtracking in the Fire Temple. The Forest Temple, we had to do a little bit of, like, navigation as well. The Water Temple, God knows that we had to deal with some navigation issues there. I'm realizing that the Shadow Temple is actually relatively straightforward.
It's very linear.
It's not that difficult to go through this place.
That makes it feel very different from the rest, though, because it is kind of like a continued, like, delve deeper and deeper into, into the pits.
True. Okay, so there should be a gold skulltula around here. Right?
After you get on top of the boat, you should be able to see it.
Ah, got it.
Once you arrive on the large, look back to where the shortcut is located, which is by the fencing. Navi will fly up and turn green, play the Scarecrow's song, and long shot over to the ledge.
Got it.
Wait, I don't think you can do it right now. Unless Navi was already turning green.
Navi was making her way there.
Oh, there we go.
Beautiful.
Okay, I was looking down at the guide, so I didn't see Navi do that.
Yeah, no, you're good. Man, those planes are, like, all over today, aren't they?
Yeah, pull up, guys.
For real. I mean, you live near an airport, so, like, I'm pretty sure they're in the process of doing so.
Yeah, I can't complain too much if I get a place by an airport.
That is true. Makes traveling pretty, like, simple for you, I imagine.
The rent's not bad here. Well, I haven't been on a plane since I was 14.
For real, though?
Yeah, not since 2004.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did not know that. Alright, so, yeah, because, like, I guess that's, like, also, like, you'll have to consider, like, coming from me, like, I've been on planes, like, on the regular, like, since I was a child. Here we go.
I guess very early 2005 was the last time I was on a plane. Like I'm talking, like, first week of January 2005.
Gotcha. Alright, so, here we go. I do actually like this segment because it's like, oh, okay, so we kind of just have to sit here waiting for this boat to carry us to the other end, right? Yeah, it's never that simple. What was the boss theme in Super Mario 64?
Oh man, how does that go? Ba-na-na-da-da-da. Yeah. Because I didn't want to do
the other
Bowser's.
one? Oh no, there it is.
Yeah, I don't think it happens yet, but sometimes there are Stalfos that like stick around as bones, and you have to bomb them to get rid of them.
I don't know if that's in this game, actually.
Maybe it's not. Or in Wind Waker, their skulls bounce around, and you have to smash the skull before they reform.
And crash. Abandon ship! And there it goes.
Yeah, it just drops into the mist. Not into the pit! It burns!
Okay, so... trying to remember where to go from here. I'm curious. Can you trigger bomb flowers with fire arrows?
I think you can.
Oh my god!
Yep. So that's fun. Yeah, well, you should have a game over for that, I'm sorry.
Or at least have Navi, like, teleport us away.
Yeah.
So that's, did we just circumvent that whole endeavor?
What were we supposed to do again?
I think we were supposed to go in that room because, or no, like... Actually, now that I think about it, maybe we could just activate them with regular arrows.
Yeah, maybe we were supposed to do this.
Hang on a sec.
For science. Okay, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we were just we were thinking too hard about it.
Fire arrow seems more surefire, no pun intended.
But no, we were supposed to go in there because what we gotta do... Oh, I get it, because, like, this is supposed to give us the hint that could happen.
Yeah.
But we gotta go in here because we gotta find a key.
Yep.
Ah, this room.
There should be one more Skulltula in this room on the west side of the room.
Oh, I just realized, by the way, I can't use the empowered spin attack while the Lens of Truth is active.
Huh, that's interesting.
I guess it's because, like, the magic is being used by something else.
Yeah, it doesn't want you to have two different sources of expending magic.
There we go.
Floor Master.
When it splits up, destroy all the pieces when they reunite. Yup. So actually, that begs the question. Navi was obviously able to see that. Does that indicate that she can see what the Lens of Truth can't see? Or what the Lens of Truth can see?
I guess so, yeah. At least some things. Maybe she could just, like, sense that thing's dark aura. Because, you know, she has, like, the lock-on power.
True. Perfect. I was curious to see if I could bomb that.
Okay, so it said there was a Skulltula in the room with the invisible walls just before acquiring the boss key. Head to the room to the west where you will find 3 spinning skulls. 3 spinning skulls?
3 spinning skulls. So I imagine we gotta do, like, some bomb shenanigans here.
Yeah. Actually, I think the Skulltula is just on the wall down there.
Oh.
Yep. But you can do the bombs first up here if you want.
Where is it?
It's down below you.
Oh. Oh, okay. My bad.
No problem. And that's gonna be 90 gold Skulltulas, guys.
Yep, and sure enough, there's a symbol for it. Goodness gracious, we are on top of that. Nicely done, dude.
Yep. Can't wait till we get to Breath of the Wild and collect 900 Korok seeds.
Absolutely the fuck not. I would not mind playing Breath of the Wild on this channel, but we are not doing that. I actually kind of like my life.
So is this where the Gorons got the idea for their big pot that moves around and spins?
I don't even want to contemplate the implication that the Gorons were around here and they got that sort of idea.
Might have been some, like, Goron masons involved in the construction of this place. They didn't know it was going to be for killing people.
Okay, so was that just for rupees?
Yeah.
Huh.
And for the Skulltula.
Right. But, like, the Skulltulas were separate from the skulls. Ironically enough. Okay, one last room. Oh. Hi. Thank God that those things are made of wood.
Sorry, I was just looking at where the rest of the Skulltulas in the game are. So we need 10 more Skulltulas, 2 more heart pieces, 2 more heart containers, which are, you know, dungeons, and 1 more empty bottle.
Damn. And the empty bottle, we gotta do the whole,
Yeah, we gotta grind for Big Pose.
that's gonna be a whole endeavor.
Of which we have not been able to... Oh, and we need to get the ice arrows.
Oh, that's also gonna be a whole ass endeavor.
Yeah, I don't feel like we could really say we've, like, completed this game if we don't do that.
Oh, no, like, the Gerudo Training Grounds is, like, kind of a thing.
Yeah, do we need the biggest bomb bag? I don't know, but I feel like we need the ice arrows.
How would you get the biggest bomb bag again?
Wasn't it for the Bombchu game?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I mean, honestly, I'd be down to do that because that's not a totally painful endeavor.
Just
so,
for completionist sake, yeah.
Yeah, we might as well, right? So yeah, I'd be willing to do that. Yeah, the grinding for the pose is probably going to be, like... I'm almost tempted to do it off screen because that's, like... That's going to take a long time.
Yeah, I could work on it a little bit, at least. Hover boots.
You're right. Thank you. You know, for all the stuff in this temple, it's actually kind of surprising how, like, little you actually need the hover boots.
It's actually, yeah, this temple actually kind of makes you forget about the dungeon item.
Because for all intents and purposes, like, the dungeon item that, like, you kind of need to use all the time is the Lens of Truth.
Yeah, and the long shot.
I mean, yes, but the long shot's kind of a universal thing in this point, isn't it?
And you need the bow, and you need, like, a lot of things here, yeah.
Okay, I need to equip arrows here, because I remember this boss, and no joke, one of the better bosses in this game.
Yeah, also the hover boots aren't useful for this fight.
They are not. In fact, they kind of hinder you.
Yeah.
Well, this is a little funky.
Yeah, but not in a good way. Phantom Shadow Beast Bongo Bongo. So, quite a unique monster, this thing.
Yeah. Yeah, this feels like some kind of, like, crazy, like, Swahili god. Or a Zulu god, I should say. Swahili's a language.
I forgot how big this guy is.
Yeah, is he the biggest boss in this game?
He very well could be, actually.
Let's see. He's bigger than Goma. He's bigger than Baronade, I think.
Yeah, he's definitely bigger than Baronade.
I think he's bigger than King Dodongo. He's bigger than Phantom Ganon. He's bigger than Volvagia.
Yeah, he might be the biggest one.
Morpha, I mean, if you think of what Morpha actually is, he's way bigger than Morpha.
Oh, yeah. Like, yeah, you could consider Morpha, like...
That entire body of water.
But, like, let's be real, it's just the amoeba.
Yeah, he's controlling that water. Yeah, I think he's the biggest boss in the game. Granted, like, a lot of him's going off screen, so you don't really see it, what it is.
But, like, I'm gonna be real, though. This is a really, like, cool concept for a boss. And, like, he's not a difficult boss, but he's tricky because of, like, how his hands move and how, like, the drum, like, messes with your movement.
Yeah. It would be cool if wearing the hover boots, like, kept you above the drum, so you didn't
Oh,
bounce around
Jesus.
so much.
Pulling a Master Hand on there, why don't ya?
Yeah, Nintendo loves their big-headed hands.
But that was pretty cut and dry, honestly.
Now that I think about it, this guy kind of looks like the Demogorgons from Stranger Things. Or I should say, the Demogorgons from Stranger Things look like Bongo Bongo.
Yeah, a little bit. Return to Shadow from whence you came, great beast. Yeah, again, not a hard boss, but a cool one. Man, look at that. Only 2 hearts left. And one of them's in the shadow, in the Spirit Temple.
Yep, and the other one is halfway done.
We do good work, man. We do good work. Yeah, I didn't remember how straightforward the Shadow Temple was. That was not hard at all.
No, it's got great atmosphere.
Definitely. I still stand by that it's one of the better temples in the game, personally speaking.
The hardest part of it, honestly, I think, is that one place where you have to fight the Stalfo on the tiny platform.
Yeah. The boy with the noble Zelda's Ocarina. As I expected, you have come. I am Impa, one of the Sheikah. I am Princess Zelda's caretaker, and I am also the sage who guards the Shadow Temple. We Sheikah have served the royalty of Hyrule for generation to generation as attendants. However, on that day 7 years ago, Ganondorf suddenly attacked, and Hyrule Castle surrendered after a short time. Ganondorf's target was one of the keys to the Sacred Realm, the hidden treasure of the royal family, the Ocarina of Time. My duty bound me to take Zelda out of Ganondorf's reach. When last I saw you, as we made our escape from the castle, you were just a lad. Now I see that you have become a fine hero. There's nothing to worry about. The princess is safe now. Well, that's good to know. Soon, you'll meet Princess Zelda face to face, and she will explain everything. That is when we, the 6 Wise Ones, will seal up the Evil King and return peace to Hyrule. I have to stay here. You go to Princess Zelda's side and protect her on my behalf. Now I put my power, which should be helpful to you, into this medallion. And there we have it, baby.
It's so purple. You receive the Shadow Medallion. Impa awakens the power of the Sage of Shadows within you.
Please look after our princess.
But we don't know where she is. Well, hey, since we're here, now we can pick up one of those 2 remaining heart pieces if we race Dampé again.
That's right. We have the long shot now. Which grave was it?
Heck if I know.
Well, I guess we're searching. So while I'm doing that, actually,
Was it the one with flowers over it?
maybe? This ain't the one.
Yeah, I think it's the one with flowers in front of it.
Well, it's good to know I can take those things down in, like, 2 hits.
Yeah.
So, while I take care of this little race, this might take me a couple tries.
Yeah.
But, I got an interesting question for you.
Okay.
So, I imagine... Hang on. Oh, okay, he says the same thing. So, how... What's the, time
Under a
frame?
minute.
Oh, jeez. Great start. So I imagine, like, there were a lot of things cut from the game, obviously. Like, you know, that's how game development goes sometimes. But there is one question I'd like to propose to you. Just as in Breath of the Wild, when you rescue the heroes, they grant you with some kind of ability, right?
Yeah.
What would it be, or, like, if they had that sort of implementation in a game like this, what sort of powers do you think, each of the sages would have given Link if they had that?
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, this is gonna take me a couple tries.
Because you could go the angle that, like, some of the sages give you things that kind of take the place of the items you get in their temples.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could do, like, Darunia does, like, a big smash that smashes big rocks like the Megaton Hammer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's go in order.
So, Saria first.
Yeah, Saria...
Because I don't want to just, like, have her replace the bow.
Yeah, because, like, the bow is kind of like an icon... Ah, damn it, I fucked up again. The bow is kind of an iconic item for The Legend of Zelda, so you can't take that away. Personally, like, given the whole thing with the forest, I imagine,
I'm trying to think of something with, like spawning a tree or something with, like, plants making flowers grow, or...
My thought is, like, healing.
Yeah. Could see that.
Yeah, I lost him again.
Yeah, let's say healing for now, if we think of something else.
Yeah, I would think maybe she would give him some sort of, like, healing power.
Yeah.
Like, this is also going on to the assumption that, like, their powers may use, like, magic meter. So I imagine, like, it would be, at least be limited. I imagine, like, Saria, like, might give you, like, some sort of, like, healing of the forest type ability.
I could also see her having kind of, like, what Tulin's power is, since at one point...
It would have been the Wind Temple,
It would have been the Wind Temple. So, being, like, that's the one where you could, like, create a wind to help you parasail further. But since she's not the Wind Sage and she is the Forest Sage, I'd say let's go with healing.
Yeah, especially because, like, if you were to go in that direction, that could, like, potentially, like, make the hover boots irrelevant.
Yeah.
Jeez. I might still be able to do it. Ugh. Nope. God.
Well, you got the idea now, though.
Yeah, it does mean I have to go all the way back, though.
Yeah.
I guess I could, like, circumvent it by using the Nocturne of Shadows,
Sure.
so...
Okay, so yeah, we'll say Saria gives you, like, forest healing.
Darunia. I like the idea of, like, this, like, big, like, ability to, like, maybe stomp the ground and destroy, like... Oh, I can't warp here.
What if, just to make it a little bit different...
Yeah.
Because in Tears of the Kingdom, it's Yunobo's blessing where you just send him forward like a
boulder.
Like a boulder.
Or Daruk, which, like, gave you a protective barrier.
What if Darunia's sent you forward like a boulder?
Oh!
What if you, like, did the Goron roll, essentially, and, like, encased you in, like, a rolling shield?
Suddenly Link knows how to do the Blanca Ball.
Yeah.
Okay, I can dig that, actually.
And that could be, like, a fun way to quickly traverse.
Mm-hmm. I would give the stipulation that you can't go over, like, floors with it. Like, you need solid ground in order to be able to do it properly.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just gonna sink to the ground. Yeah, I can dig that one, actually.
I think they would make, like, the steering on it really bad to
Yeah,
compensate.
like, you'd have to basically, like, okay, you face forward, and you slam into the thing you want to attack.
Yeah. So Ruto, for starters, you could do something like Sidon's, like, water shield. Or I'm thinking maybe something like a Riptide, like water surrounds you and kind of like whirlpools around you, and it damages enemies and also like draws things in, so it could be a good farming tool.
That would actually be a really good way to give like Link more options underwater, because he's extremely limited under there aside from the hook shot.
Yeah, so I'm thinking Ruto's would be like a Riptide.
Did that count?
We'll see.
Nope. Oh,
yep,
it is!
Yep.
Oh, shoot!
Yep. By the skin of your teeth.
Okay, I was gonna say, does it have to be 59 seconds? No. As long as it's a minute or under, we got it.
By the skin of your teeth.
Hell yeah, I am okay with that.
So then after that, it would be... Well, let's do Rauru, I guess.
Yeah, Rauru would be interesting. What would Raru's be?
Rauru could just be a light source, because sometimes there are dark areas.
I could see that.
Maybe it could be like a light source, and it would also be like a brief stun on enemies.
I can also see that being... Yeah, I was gonna say, like, maybe similar to the, like... Okay, here's the idea. Because the Deku, nuts don't work as an adult...
Yeah.
The flashbang that you could do as, like...
Oh, wow. Look at this place.
Okay, I remembered this. What was the purpose of this?
Is it just to be awesome? Because it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I don't know if you actually knew that was a thing.
Yeah, no. Did we ever go onto that balcony there?
Oh, that's what it's for!
Oh yeah, there's a boulder over there.
Actually, yeah, now that we have the cuckoo... Mama.
We might need to reset.
Well, the thing is, we could also, like, always just, like, go there normally by going behind the thing? Huh. I might be overthinking this. Someone in the comments, let us know what the hell this cuckoo is for. Other than just this, maybe.
Yeah, is it just to give you, like, a big glide for fun?
Maybe? Because, like, I remembered that and I was like, huh.
I think it was maybe intended for you to use to get to that one door that's on the balcony, but we found other ways to get to that.
I mean, it was kind of, like, pretty intentional for you to get there via,
Yeah.
Kepra Gebra.
Oh, yeah, you're right, so I don't know.
Oh.
This must be Silver Gauntlets.
Yeah, which we don't have. Yeah, I wonder what that's for. Yeah, someone in the comments regale us on that one, because I'm a little stumped. But either way, hang on a sec. Let's talk to Saria real quick.
Don't think she's gonna have anything to say about that chicken.
Well, no. Okay, she says the same thing.
Yeah, she stops really having advice in the adult timeline.
Yeah, which is a shame. I would have liked for her to at least, like, maybe have, like, a couple of comments here and there about it. But yeah, at this point, we've already started what our next endeavor is going to be, and that's going to the Gerudo Valley.
Yeah.
I guess we can just do that now.
Yeah, I think we should head for it.
Man, I didn't realize just how much we did in, like, a short span.
What was the last trading thing we got? We traded the saw.
Oh! We could go to Goron Mountain. Or
Yeah.
to Death Mountain because we have the, Let me do that!
Okay.
Let me do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh. There we go.
Epona's like, boo.
Here we go. So, Raros would be a flashbang that could, like, light up, stun enemies.
Yeah, and then you'd glow for a little bit, so it would be good in dark areas. Then...
Saria would heal you. Darunia would give you, like, a charging tackle type of thing.
Yeah.
Ruto would give you, like, a vortex whirlwind thing in the water.
Yeah.
What would Impa's be?
Impa. Impa could...
Hear me out on this one. A shadow mode. Where you could turn into shadow and you become intangible for... as long as you have magic meter.
Oh, that would be cool, yeah.
Like, imagine, like, oh, hey, you just want to get through this area and, like, you don't want the enemies to, like, hurt you or, like... It would basically be a lesser version of Nehru's love.
Yeah. You wouldn't be able to, like, walk through walls and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But... Unless they wanted to make some puzzles with certain walls that you could shadow through. But, yeah, it would make you, like, a ghost to monsters.
I could also see the potential... Maybe this is just me thinking a little bit too, like, optimistically about it, but I could also see maybe, in the similar vein to Dark Link and, like, the whole shadow thing, what if you got a Berserk mode?
Oh.
Where you couldn't use your shield, but your like, attack power increased.
That would be fun.
Like, you would take more damage, but you also would deal more damage. Like
Yeah.
a rage mode. That would be neat,
Yeah.
in my personal opinion.
And it could... Because I keep forgetting that this is in Ocarina of Time, not in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
So it'd be cool to have something that turned you into, like, Dark Link's model.
Frankly, I think that would be sick. Like, suddenly you could... Oh, right!
My brother opened a new store! It's Mechassault's blade store. However, I am better at making blades. Alien carpenters praise me for my skills. I'm not lying. That broken knife is surely my work. I really want to repair it, but because of yesterday's eruption, my eyes are irritated.
Yesterday's?
Buddy, that eruption happened weeks ago.
Oh, I haven't seen how many times the sun has risen since then.
Oh gosh, that's gotta be bad.
There are fine eye drops in Zora's domain. You will find them if you go to see King Zora. Please go get the eye drops.
You received a prescription.
I love that the prescription is like people size too, so he gives you this like little piece of paper in his hand.
Oh man, that's a fun. Is there an easy way to get to Zora's domain? Not really.
You could teleport to Lake Hylia and then like dive.
Well, no, it's frozen.
Yeah. No, yeah, I think we gotta walk it.
There is one way. Okay. Hear me out on this one. No. What was it again? Sorry, I'm trying to do my memory here.
Are you trying to do, what, Prelude of Light?
There we go.
Oh, you're going to Lost Woods.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so we haven't met her yet, but what would Naburu's be?
That's tough, because maybe that would be the healing one, or the... Yeah, I think have Naburu give you the ghost mode, since it's spirits.
Mm-hmm. Spirits, maybe like a sand veil type of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool. Especially because that also wouldn't make the, Oh wow, you need more than one arrow to go down. But yeah, especially because you need, what's it called? I don't want you messing me up. It wouldn't make,
I don't know where you're going. Can't help you.
I don't know. I was trying to go with, like, it wouldn't make a certain item redundant, but now that I think about it, I don't know what that would make redundant. Nehru's Love, that's it.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Because, like, you could go either one.
We haven't even picked up Nehru's Love yet.
You don't get Nehru's Love until, like, way later.
I, like, never use Nehru's Love.
There's one instance where I do use it, where I consider it relatively, useful. But it's not until, what's it called?
Ganon's Tower?
Yeah. There's that one segment in, during the escape of Ganon's Tower where, like, there's debris and, like, hazards everywhere, and Nehru's Love makes it way easier to get past that. Alright, here we go. Wait, why am I playing that one? They use the same notes, just in a different order.
I don't think Epona can get up there.
I'm doing it again. Okay, hang on.
Left, up, right.
Thank you. My brain is... My focus is all crocus.
Okay, if maybe... Nice strong bad reference.
Thank you.
If you don't want to be redundant with Nehru's Love, what if instead, since it's spirits, it could, like, pacify an enemy near you?
Oh,
like maybe it could kind of be like an enemy recruitment tool.
Ooh, that would be neat.
Yeah, it wouldn't be necessary, but it would be fun.
Yeah, and that's the thing about it is, like, a lot of the abilities that you get in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, like, are not necessarily required, except for maybe Tulin's Gust and Rivali's Gale, but, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, this is... eye drops. You might say we have them, you might say we don't. You do have the ingredient. We do have the ingredients. If you take the ingredients to the doctor at the lake laboratory, he can make the drops for you. But you need to deliver them fresh. Can you make it before they spoil?
Oh, we're doing this now, aren't we?
I love how your King Zora voice is Super Kamiguru.
Eyeball frog. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, why is this frog going to spoil in 3 minutes?
I don't want to know the implications of that.
I think, like, as long as he kept the frog alive, the eyeballs would still be good.
Ow. But yeah, because we got something that can spoil, we can't just immediately go to Lake Hylia using the Serenaded Water, so we gotta book it. Yeah, now that you mentioned it, I did go Super Kamiguru with King Zora, didn't I?
Link, I've been frozen for 7 years!
Link! Where's my daughter? Link! My butt's still frozen. Come melt it. I've been asleep for a while. That's right. The freezing. Wait. The skies. Ganondorf! Link!
Link, I heard my daughter wants to marry you. That makes me your dad. Come sit on my lap, Link. Tell me what you want for Christmas.
Oh, goodness.
I'm not really comfortable with... Don't talk to your dad that way!
You will learn respect for your elders.
Oh my goodness.
I heard you got the fishing trophy in Lake Hylia, Link. What the hell?
Hang on a second, he'd be fine with that! Fish eat fish!
Yeah, fish do eat fish. Fish do be eating fish.
They're sharks!
Yes, but we do not use fishing poles. Those are very dangerous around here. Someone could lose an eye! Why do you think we need so many eye drops? Everybody keeps swimming into fish hooks! It's horrible, Link! And you're just catching Hylian loaches like it's no big deal! My own son! I didn't raise you to act like this. Guys, King Zora just became my favorite character. He's my favorite character now.
Okay. That was good.
So I think this is going to be another time thingy.
Uh,
Here it is. The medicine doesn't have any preservatives in it, so it won't last long at this temperature. Run as fast as you can to Death Mountain. You're young. You can do it.
nice bottle.
Yeah, that's a cool bottle.
That is a bottle I would buy Amber for Christmas. And for those of you wondering, why do you buy Amber bottles? And I'm like, dude, if there's one thing Amber loves, it's glassware.
Yeah.
She loves unique shaped bottles.
So she can collect bugs and put them in the ground and get Skulltulas.
Yup. Or put some nice tinctures in there, like really, really nicely made eye drops.
Yeah.
That apparently are made from frogs.
Allie also has a lot of bottles.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of vials.
Oh, I would not be surprised, yeah.
And they're not vial, they're quite pretty.
Oh my god. Dude, I've been playing Golden Sun recently, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any idea how many vials I've collected
Oh my
in that
gosh,
game?
yeah. The inventory in Golden Sun is so annoying.
It's bad, like...
That's some old school inventory management.
Mm-hmm. Like, the funny thing is that, like, the synergy system in Golden Sun makes items kind of irrelevant because... why are you using items to heal you? Just use Cure Well.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, though.
It's practically free.
Like, just use Cure Well, just use Ply. Like, you don't need items in Golden Sun. The only items that I sometimes, like, keep, just in case, like, for the situation of, like, boss fights or something like that, are the Synergy Stones.
Yeah.
Or, like, the Synergy Crystals, because, like, okay, PP is a lot more, valuable than HP in Golden Sun, because PP is how you do things.
You will burn through that easy. Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. Especially, like, for some of, like, the higher level stuff. But, like, even then, once you get into the late game, you get into, like, the 100, like, PP realm.
Yeah.
When it comes to stuff. And, like, the most expensive, like, synergies in Golden Sun, I think, cost only, like, 12 PP.
Yeah, because, like, with Ivan, I would just be like, Thunderstorm, Thunderstorm, Thunderstorm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, Raging Bolt, I think, is one of the spells that he uses.
Isn't that the name of a Pokemon now?
Oh, yeah, Raging Bolt.
Yeah.
Freaking,
the Raikou...
Raikou, guy.
Yeah, the Paradox Raikou.
That's it, thank you. It's funny, too, because it's like... have you ever had, like, moments in, how many times have you ever had, like, moments in, like, video games where you see the name of something, and you're like, oh, that's what that thing is called in, this other game?
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens a lot. One of the examples for me is, so I play, Fire Emblem, right?
Yeah.
Anyone who, plays through Fire Emblem Three Houses knows that Edelgard, has a specific ability that makes her really, really good. Raging Storm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Raging Storm... Oh, jeez. Raging Storm allowing her to basically, like, go through the battlefield and, like... It's the reason why she's an Armor Knight and yet is, like, shockingly mobile, right?
Yeah.
I saw that and I was just like, Raging a Storm! Because freaking, King of Fighters, Fatal Fury... That is Geese and Rock Howard's whole thing.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of things like that, but they're not all coming to mind, but there's definitely...
There's also a raging storm in Magic the Gathering. There's a raging storm in, I believe, I want to say, Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
But, like, it's D&D. Like, there's a lot of, like...
There's a lot of storm spells. There's, like, Storm Sphere and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Here we go.
Really? You brought the eye drops? I'm so relieved. I'm going to use them right now.
You better. They're gonna spoil in less than a minute.
Giant Goron with this, like, tiny little vial.
That's sound effect.
Wow! He looks like the Kool-Aid Man.
Oh, yeah!
This is stimulating! It's working great!
No. It's working great!
Now I can get back to my blade business. My work is not very consistent, so I'll give this to you so you won't forget. After a few days, please return. Just wait patiently.
Biggoron sword, you got a claim check for it. So yeah, we actually do have to, like, wait how long?
Might be just like a day cycle.
The desert. That's where Ganondorf the Evil King was born. If we go there, we might find something.
So yeah, that pretty much tells us that. So, yeah, I don't know how long we have to wait for this.
I think at least a day-night cycle.
Well, it just turned day now.
You can try it. Not yet. Hey, you are impatient.
Yeah, kinda! It said wait a few days is what's throwing me off here.
Yeah, honestly, that trade quest isn't as bad as I remembered it being.
So, what now then?
Well, we're coming up on time.
Oh yeah, has it really been 50 minutes on this episode?
I mean, we did like a third of the Shadow Temple, and then we did a bunch of trade quest stuff.
I'm having way too much fun, dude.
We did the Dompe race, yeah.
I'm having way too much fun.
Time flies.
Alright, on that note then, thank you guys for joining us for today's episode of Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I'm the Green Scorpion.
I'm the ComicFoil.
And I think what we can do then is... So, hear me out on this one.
Okay.
Let's start our endeavors into, or at least resume our endeavors into Gerudo Desert. We have to come back here anyway.
Yeah.
Or at least close to it, because we have to return back as a kid at one point.
Yep.
We can probably pick up the Biggoron sword just before we head back in time, and by then I think enough time will have passed.
Yeah, okay.
Alright then, we're gonna go ahead and do that, so see you guys next time.
Bye. So, I heard you gave that Goron the eye drops.
Oh my god.
Make sure he makes a nice big sword for your dad. I, like, lost the voice. I lost the Super Kami Guru voice.
King Zora?
Yeah?
Are you referring to my birth dad, or are you referring to you as my self-proclaimed dad?
I'm referring to me, King Dad.
You're not actually going to use that name, are you?
No, you're going to use that name!
Oh, gosh.
You're grounded!
Yes, King Dad.
No, I meant 'cause you walk on the ground.
Oh. Okay. Sure.
It's a stupid bit. Oh my gosh, get it. Yes!
Hi, Mama!
Alright, that's our first big post soul. Maybe we can redeem that next time.
No, I'm just getting it right now.
Oh, yeah, no, I meant we can take it to the guy
Oh,
next time.
that's what you meant?
Yeah.
Link, did you kill a big Poe? Yes, King Dad. Link, did you bottle it up? I'm about to bottle it up right now.
Link! Bottle that ghost!
I bottled it up, King Dad.
Good work, Link.
You have to bottle the ghost so you can buy a new bottle to bottle ghosts.
This is weird to you, right, Link?
Yeah, it is.